Example 6. A GP starts with 6 and has a common ratio of 1/3. Find the sum of the first 8 terms. We are given the first term A of this GP as 6 and the common ratio R as 1/3. And then the question says find the sum of the first 8 terms as 8, and this implies that our number of terms under consideration is 8. Now, how do we find the sum of this GP? Remember, there are two formulas depending on the value of R. So before you proceed, identify what the value of R is and compare it to 1. If R is more than 1, there is a formula we use. And if R is less than 1, there is a formula that we also use. So from here, R is 1/3, and clearly 1/3 is 0.3333 recurring, and this value is less than 1. It is 0.3. It is less than 1. So clearly our R is less than 1. Which formula are we going to use? We shall use the formula that says sum of n terms of a GP is A into 1 minus R power n over 1 minus R. This is the formula that I quoted, that R is less than 1. We use this formula. You must be having it in your notes if you are writing. In case you are not making notes, please start making your notes immediately. Getting to our question, the sum of the first 8 terms, S8, becomes the first term 6 into 1 minus R. What is R? R is 1/3, but the question says, the formula says to power n. So 1/3 to power 8, then you close. And then we divide by 1 minus R. What is R? R is 1/3. From here now, there is no GP after substituting. This is just algebraic expression. Now from here, we shall have 6 into what is 1/3 power 8. It is a very small number, okay? This side becomes a small number. So what I will do, as I did in the previous example, I will say 1 minus the answer that I have obtained from here. And I'm getting a small number, not very small though. I'm getting 0.99, again 9, 8475, 584. That is all. I have written the whole number that I have got from my calculator over what is 1 minus 1/3. I'm getting 2/3. Yeah. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the calculator. That is this number 6 times the whole of that value. Let me press it. Yes, I'm getting 5.9 something on the numerator. I'm not going to copy that. Then I will divide it straight. Divide the answer by 2/3. Yes, after dividing, I'm getting 8.9986. This is to 4 decimal places. It is good to round at the last moment because rounding prematurely causes a bigger error then rounding the final answer. So this is the sum of the first 8 terms. S8 is therefore 8.9986. And like I said, there are students who want to get the answers that are nice looking. Let it be the end today. The correct answer does not have to look nice. If it looks nice, well and good. If it doesn't, then that does not mean it is not correct. This is Vision Plus, and I am your tutor for this series of classes under sequences and series.